shadow, teeth sharp like a vow, burning through the midnight. Nothing can stop us now. Wolf steel in the bloodstream, fire in the sky. This is the uprising, no fear left to die. My chest breaking iron and bone, marching through the darkness where the lost kings roam. Claws scrape destiny, grinding fate on the stone. Every heartbeat louder than a war drum stone. Eyes glowing crimson in the smoke of the past, running toward the future with the hunger that lasts. In a war raging like a storm in full blast, but I sharpen my spirit forge built to outlast. Shadowborn soldier with the crown made of scars, inside. I rise, collide with the rising tide. From the hollow rage to the blaze I ride. Wolf steel hard, never compromise. This is the wolf steel uprising. Hear the pack in unison rising. From the ashes spirits igniting. We are the storm that keeps on fighting. In the dark our power is shining. Fangs of fate forever binding. Run with the fire, no denying. This is the wolf steel uprising. Blood of the old world dripping gold in my veins. Echoes of the ancestors screaming through the chains. I walk through the wounds, through the thunder, the flames. In them every weakness that my courage reclaims. Down through the monsters hiding deep in my soul. Fall through the fractures just to fill every hole. I'm standing with a privy all in control. My spirit's a ballast that refuses to fall. Bulls in my shoulders like a crown of the night. We march as a legion unafraid of the fight. Our road cracks heaven with a shattering light. Turning shadow to power, turning fear into mine. Chains, no doubts, no fears inside. I rise, collide with the rising tide. From the hollow rage to the blaze I ride. Wolf steel hard, never compromise. This is the wolf steel uprising. Hear the pack in unison rising. From the ashes spirits igniting. We are the storm that keeps on fighting. In the dark our power is shining. Fangs of fate forever binding. Run with the fire, no denying. This is the wolf steel uprising. I hear a whisper in the wind of how unbroken, a prophecy written in the sparks unspoken. Every scar carved in my skin's a token of battles won, of spirits awoken. Stand tall, breathe deep, let the night explode. Let the shadows tremble on the warpath road. Our house shakes mountains overload. Wolf steel truth in overload. Raging rhythm we strike like flame. Forged in torment, born untamed. In a war-torn battle free. Now the darkness speaks my name. Oh, wolf steel rising, no retreat. Hard like the in the hollow of the earth, where time forgets to breathe, where bones hum with ancient currents, a spark wakes beneath the grief. A pulse in the dirt, a storm in the dust, flow resurrected from rust and rot. Right. I crawl from the pit where the silent choke, where hope turns cold and the brave men broke, buried alive in the weight of fear. But I dragged that coffin into a new frontier. Earth on my back, thunder in my chest, every nightmare carved into my flesh. My pulse hit the stone like a war-torn drum, calling every ghost of the man I become. The darkness tried to claim my breath, tried to crown me king of the quiet death. But sparks leak out when the soul's enraged, and I lit up the night in a violent blaze. I tore the chains from my fractured bones, then rose like lightning through ancient stones. Now every tremor underfoot I feel is the gravestone voltage breaking the seal. Bury me once I rise again, charge my veins with fire and sin. If fear survives, I crush its edge. My will is steel, my oath is pledged. Gravestone voltage, I'm the shot through the night, the pulse of the fallen that refuses to die. A search through the dirt, a roar from below, I rise through the wreckage in a supernatural glow. Gravestone voltage, let the storm overload, break the heavens wide open, watch the power explode. From the tomb to the sky, from the dark to the throne, I ascend through the ashes in a current of stone. I walk through the graveyard of who I was, echo screaming truths the silence does. Every failure whispered, feed the flame, but I burn the doubt till none remain. The ground split open beneath my stride, revealing the fury I used to hide. My shadow twisted like a serpent's crown, power so heavy it dragged the sky down. I felt the tremor of forgotten wars, the ache of legends locked indoors. Blood voltage cracked through my mortal frame, rewiring the bones they once tried to tame. I became the storm they tried to cage, the spark unbroken, unbound by age. Now every heartbeat radiates heat, a war chant forged to never retreat. Shatter the dark, let the earth ignite, drag the thunder into the fight. If the world resists, then break its hold. I turn the pressure into gold. Gravestone voltage, I'm the shock through the night, the pulse of the fallen that refuses to die. A search through the dirt, a roar from below, I rise through the wreckage in a supernatural glow. Gravestone voltage, let the storm overload, break the heavens wide open, watch the power explode. From the tomb to the sky, from the dark to the throne, I ascend through the ashes in a current of stone. splits wide as I break the crust, screaming defiance through fractured dust. Lightning carved into my awakened spine, a sigil of wrath in electric design. I stride through ruins as the tombs collapse, every echo bending, closing gaps. The shadows part like trembling prey, afraid of the force I became today. The world can tremble, I'll never slow. Every scar owns power, every step I grow. If destiny calls, I crush the dial, for I am voltage, made feral and wild. Gravestone voltage, I'm the shock through the night, the pulse of the fallen that refuses to die. A surge through the dirt, a roar from below. I rise through the wreckage in a supernatural glow. Gravestone voltage, let the storm overload. Break the heavens wide open, watch the power explode. From the tomb to the sky, from the dark to the throne, I ascend through the ashes in a current of stone. Gravestone voltage, let the world ignite. This is rebirth, this is fire. I rise eternal, unbroken and torn, a soul resurrected in lightning and cold. In the circling dark, where silence starts to breathe, where light collapses inward and shadows learn to see thee, a pulse begins to gather, a storm begins to grow. Born from rage, from pain, from fire, this is the vortex, blood anthems glow. Came from the spiral with a broken crawl, where the night stands tall and the weak men fall. I carved my name into the edge of fear, then climbed through the echoes no one dared to hear. My heartbeat twist the void like a tightening chain, dripping molten wrath and spectral pain. Scars blaze red like a ritual brand, the mark of a warrior they can't command. I stepped through storms and crushed my frame, survived the silence that forgot my name. But chaos forged a core that will never slow, a pulse carved deep with vortex blood flow. I'm the roar in the darkness, striking the cold, a soul reborn from a world that sold every hope I had to the void below. But I learned to turn the void into throne and glow. Drag me under, watch me rise, I twist the fear behind your eyes. If fate is still, then break the mold, my fire burns beyond control. This is the vortex blood anthem, where the shadows learn to kneel, where the weak collapse in silence and the strong ignite in steel. I'm the pulse that shatters worlds, I'm the quake beneath the sky. When the darkness calls my name, I don't break, I amplify. This is the vortex blood anthem, hear the storm inside my bones. I don't run from war or chaos, I build empires out of stones. Let the voice scream out my fate, let the fire overflow. I rise and born through every scar, fueled by vortex blood in my blood. The spiral widens as I charge ahead, bleeding light through the past where the fallen bled. My rage is a compass, my will a spear, cutting clean through the horrors they revere. I've drowned in the venom of the hopes I lost, paid my dues at an endless cost, but the curse they gave became my crown. The weight of the world can't drag me down, every shadow looking tried to claim my breath, but I got my freedom in the jaws of death. Now every echo of the void I know sings my rise in the vortex blood flow. the darkness chant my name. I am fury, I am rise, I am war behind the eyes. Bend the night to little babes, turn the fear to violent blaze. Let the cosmos split in two. I'm the storm and never knew. Now the vortex opens like a titan's throne, a crown of chaos that I claim my own. I drag the shadows into blinding light, twist the silence into warlike might. The universe trembles when I ascend, because I am the nightmare they cannot bend. Every barrier burns in my overflow. This is the rise of the vortex blood soul. I'll tear the heavens from their rusted seams, shatter limits, resurrect dreams. What was once my weakness now ignites a force free, born from eternal fight. This is the vortex blood anthem, where the shadows learn to kneel, where the weak collapse in silence and the strong ignite in steel. I'm the pulse that shatters worlds, I'm the quake beneath the sky. When the darkness calls my name, I don't break, I amplify. This is the vortex blood anthem, blazing wild, unleashed below. Let the spiral shake the cosmos, let the raging power grow. I rise eternal, forged in flame. Through every storm I overthrow. I am the blood, the war, the rise. I am the vortex blood anthem's glow. Turn the crank of the void, let the dark machine awake. Every beat becomes a warning, every breath a world you shake. When the shadows start to tremble, when the night begins to glow, that's the spark inside the chaos, that's the shadow crank dynamo. With embers blazing in my chest, a storm locked deep beneath my skin that never learned to rest. The ground collapses under me, but still I rise and push ahead, because the darkness in my spirit learned to start before it bled. I hear the whispers of the fallen saying, don't you dare return, but I caught my resurrection out of every scar that burned. I'm the echo of a prophecy the void tried hard to overthrow, but you cannot make a warrior built from shadow crank dynamo. The pulse inside me rages like a beast that broke his cage, a hunger born from chaos sharpened by eternal rage. And every time I staggered, every time I broke into, the ashes wrapped around me, then I rose with something new. Drag me through the thunder, push me through the flame. If destiny's a weapon, I'll engrave it with my name. The night bends at my footsteps, the stars recalling all. I'm the force that splits the silence, I'm the storm inside the law. Shadow crank dynamo, ripping through the void with a pulse that shakes the core. When I break, I rise, I burn, then I come back wanting more. Every shadow tries to claim me, but I twist and overflow. I was built from fire and fury, I'm the shadow crank dynamo. around me like a throne carved out of fear. But fear's a fragile kingdom when a titan stands right here. I've dragged my bones through screaming winds, through tunnels carved in grief. Yet every wound I carry turned my heartbeat into beef. The void keeps trying to drown me in its ever-growing tide, but I learned to breathe in shadows. Now the darkness is my guide, through the chaos of the cosmos, through the rumbling undertow. I march with blazing footsteps, fueled by shadow crank dynamo. Let the earthquake under pressure, let the sky scream at my roar. Let the gods themselves grow silent when they feel what I'm made for. Every border that they drew becomes a grave they now defend, because once I break the limits, those limits never rise again. Pull me through the blackness, lift me through the pain. If power needs a sacrifice, then let me take the chain. My heartbeat cracks the heavens, my shadow splits the night. I was sculpted out of torment, now that torment fuels my mind. Shadow crank dynamo, ripping through the void with a pulse that shakes the core. When I break, I rise, I burn, then I come back wanting more. Every shadow tries to claim me, but I twist and overflow. I was built from fire and fury. I'm the shadow crank dynamo. Shadow crank dynamo. Let the darkness feel my stride. I turn pressure into power. I turn terror into pride. When the world begins to shatter, I'm the force that makes it grow. Unstoppable, relentless. I'm the shadow crank dynamo. Turn the crank, feel the surge. Let the fallen screams converge. I'm the spark that couldn't smother. I'm the weight they couldn't hold. I'm the fearless edge of destiny, cutting through the choking cold. No retreat, no collapse. I bend the dark till the whole void snaps. Let the night crack open. Let the shadows overflow. Feed the fire. Feed the sire. Crank dynamo. The silence fractures as I rise with iron fury in my breath. A titan carved from battle, never bending under death. My pulse becomes a prophecy the universe can't deny. A tremor made of power tearing open every sky. I feel the cosmos kneeling as the darkness bows in fear, because everything I used to be no longer lives in here. Now ascension is my instinct and destruction is my glow, and every step I'm taking feeds a shadow crank dynamo. Shadow crank dynamo, ripping through the void with a pulse that shakes the core. When I break, I rise, I burn, then I come back wanting more. Every shadow tries to claim me, but I twist and overflow. I was built from fire and fury. I'm the shadow crank dynamo. Shadow crank dynamo. Let the darkness feel my stride. I turn pressure into power. I turn terror into pride. When the world begins to shatter, I'm the force that makes it grow. Unstoppable, retarded. I'm the shadow crank dynamo. I feel the void awake, the shadows bend and shake. My heartbeat turns to thunder, and the world begins to break. No fear, no chains, only fire in my veins. Tonight I rise. Step in the circle where the fallen learn to breathe, where the ghosts of who I was still cling beneath my feet. Every scar becomes a scripture carved in steel across my skin. Every failure turns to fuel, igniting everything within. I hear the echoes of a battle that I fought inside my mind. A war of silent screams and demons I refuse to leave behind. But now the ground is trembling, fate is cracking like a spine, and the night once overwhelming now is bowing to my right. March for fire, my breath becomes a weapon, my rage becomes a choir. I am the storm you whispered about when the moon looked pale with dread. A shadow crowned in iron, a king the darkness bred. Lift me from the ashes, drag me through the flame. If pain is just a doorway, then I'll walk it without shame. The earth shakes to my heartbeat, the sky cracks to my roar. I was forged inside the downfall, now I break the silent wall. Iron poles rising higher, tearing gravity apart. Hear the thunder in my chest, feel the fire in my heart. When the darkness calls my name, I ascend without permission. This is more than just survival, this is iron pulsation. Iron pulse. Every shadow bends to me, I was born inside the break and reborn eternally. Let the universe bear witness to my violent ignition. I was built for domination, this is iron pulse ascension. This is iron pulse ascension. Night bleeds red across the skyline like a warning to the weak, but I walk through burning ruins like the flames obey my feet. There's a prophecy unfolding in the tremor of my breath, and the power that I'm holding turns to lightning in my chest. My reflection in the dark is just a ghost I overthrew, a memory of limitation that I carved my way right through. And the whispers in the void become a choir in my ear, chanting hymns of every victory that dragged me out of fear. So let the shadows gather, let them tremble at my stance. Let the world feel the hunger of a soul that won't collapse. I've risen from the ruin, I've survived the inner grave. Now I walk with armored footsteps on the spine of every chain I've slain. Pull me through the darkness, push me through the pain. If destiny's a mountain, I will carve it with my name. I hear the cosmos cracking, I feel the void ignite. I was born of broken pieces, now those pieces burn with light. Rising higher, tearing gravity. Hear the thunder in my chest, feel the fire in my heart. When the darkness calls my name, I ascend without permission. This is more than just survival, this is iron pulse ascension. Iron pulse. Every shadow bends to me, I was born inside the break and reborn eternally. Let the universe bear witness to my violent ignition. I was built for domination, this is iron pulse ascension. No fear, no doubt, no silence in my shout. Let the void hear my vow as the stars begin to bow. I rise, unbroken, unchained, unshaken. The throne of the fallen is mine for the taking. The moment splits open, the world pulls away. Time bends its knee as I step through the fray. My heart beat like thunder, my breath forged in flame, and the shadow betrayed when they whisper my name. No force can contain me, no fear can command the soul of a warrior who refuses to bend. This is the power that rises through pain. A storm in my bloodstream, a god in my veins. Iron pulse, rising higher, tearing gravity. from the shadow, teeth sharp like a vow, burning through the midnight. Nothing can stop us now. Wolves stealing the bloodstream, fire in the sky. This is the uprising, no fear left to die. I feel the howl in my chest, breaking iron and bone, marching through the darkness where the lost kings roam. Claws scrape destiny, grinding fate on the stone. Every heartbeat louder than a war drum's tone. Eyes glowing crimson in the smoke of the past, running toward the future with the hunger that lasts. In a war raging like a storm at full blast, but I sharpen my spirit, forge built to outlast. Shadowborn soldier with the crown made of scars, aiming for ascension while I wrestle the stars. The night tries to chain me behind cosmic bars, but I tear through the void, leaving lightning in jars. No chains, no doubts, no fears inside. I rise, collide with the rising tide. From the hollow rage to the blaze I ride. Wolf still heart, never compromised. This is the wolf still uprising. Hear the pack in unison rising. From the ashes, spirits igniting. We are the storm that keeps on fighting. In the dark, our power is shining. Fangs of fate forever binding. Run with the fire, no denying. This is the wolf still uprising. Blood of the old world, dripping gold in my veins. Echoes of the ancestors screaming through the chains. I walk through the ruins, through the thunder and flames, claiming every weakness that my courage reclaims. I've battled the monsters hiding deep in my soul, fought through the fractures just to fill every hole. Now I stand unbroken, fully holding control. My spirit's a furnace that refuses to fold. Wolves at my shoulders like a crown of the night. We march as a legion, unafraid of the fight. Our roar cracks heaven with the shattering light, turning shadows to power, turning fear into might. No chains, no doubts, no fears inside. I rise, collide with the rising tide. From the hollow rage to the blaze I ride. Wolf still heart, never compromise. This is the wolf still uprising. Hear the pack in unison rising. From the ashes, spirits igniting. We are the storm that keeps on fighting. In the dark, our power is shining. Fangs of fate forever binding. Run with the fire, no denying. This is the wolf still uprising. I hear a whisper in the wind of vow unbroken, a prophecy written in the sparks unspoken. Every scar carved in my skin's a token of battles won, of spirits awoke. Stand tall, breathe deep, let the night explode. Let the shadows tremble on the warpath road. Our house shakes mountains, overload. Wolves steal truth in all the loud. Rage and rhythm, we strike like flame. Forged in torment, born untamed. Inner war turned battle frame. Now the darkness speaks my name. Wolf still rising, no retreat. In the hollow of the earth, where time forgets to breathe, where bones hum with ancient current, a spark wakes beneath the grief, a pulse in the dirt, a storm in the dust, power resurrected from rust and rust. Rise from the I crawled from the pit where the silent choke, where hope turns cold and the brave men broke, buried alive in the weight of fear. But I dragged that coffin into a new frontier. Earth on my back, thunder in my chest, every nightmare carved into my flesh. My pulse hit the stone like a war-torn drum, calling every ghost of the man I'd become. The darkness tried to claim my breath, tried to crown me king of the quiet death. But sparks leak out when the soul's enraged, and I lit up the night in a violent blaze. I tore the chains from my fractured bones, then rose like lightning through ancient stones. Now every tremor underfoot I feel is the gravestone voltage breaking the seal. Bury me once, I rise again, charge my veins with fire and sin. If fear survives, I crush its edge. My will is steel, my oath is pledged. Gravestone voltage, I'm a shock through the night, the pulse of the fallen that refuses to die. A surge through the dirt, a roar from below. I rise through the wreckage in a supernatural glow. Gravestone voltage, let the storm overload, break the heavens wide open, watch the power explode. From the tomb to the sky, from the dark to the throne, I ascend through the ashes in a current of stone. I walk through the graveyard of who I was, echo screaming truths the silence does. Every failure whispered, feed the flame, but I burn the doubt till none remain. The ground split open beneath my stride, revealing the fury I used to hide. My shadow twisted like a serpent's crown, power so heavy it dragged the sky down. I felt the tremor of forgotten wars, the ache of legends locked indoors. But voltage cracked through my mortal frame, rewiring the bones they once tried to tame. I became the storm they tried to cage, the spark unbroken, unbound by age. Now every heartbeat radiates heat, a war chant forged to never retreat. Shatter the dark, let the earth ignite, drag the thunder into the fight. If the world resists, then break its hold. I turn the pressure into gold. Gravestone voltage, I'm the shock through the night, the pulse of the fallen that refuses to die. A surge through the dirt, a roar from below. I rise through the wreckage in a supernatural glow. Gravestone voltage, let the storm overload, break the heavens wide open, watch the power explode. From the tomb to the sky, from the dark to the throne, I ascend through the ashes in a current of stone. Listen, hear the crack inside the grave, the sound of a soul no death could save. Feel the tremor, the buried rise, this is rebirth. Weaponized, I am the surge you can't contain, the ghost of power, immortal vein. Now the earth splits wide as I break the crust, screaming defiance through fractured dust. Lightning carved into my awakened spine, a sigil of wrath in electric design. I stride through ruins as the tombs collapse. grow. If destiny calls, I crush the dial, for I am voltage made, feral and wild. Gravestone voltage, I'm a shock through the night, the pulse of the fallen that refuses to die. A surge through the dirt, a roar from below. I rise through the wreckage in a supernatural glow. Gravestone voltage, let the storm overload. Break the heavens wide open, watch the power explode. From the tomb to the sky, from the dark to the throne, I ascend through the ashes in a current of stone. Gravestone voltage, let the world ignite. This is rebirth, this is fight. I rise eternal, unbroken, untold, the soul resurrected in lightning and cold. In the circling dark, where silence starts to breathe, where light collapses inward and shadows learn to see, a pulse begins to gather, a storm begins to grow, born from rage, from pain, from fire. This is the vortex, blood anthems glow. Crawl where the night stands tall and the weak men fall. I carved my name into the edge of fear, then climbed through the echoes no one dared to hear. My heartbeat twists the void like a tightening chain, dripping molten wrath and spectral pain. Scars blaze red like a ritual brand, the mark of a warrior they can't command. I've stepped through storms that crushed my frame, survived the silence that forgot my name, but chaos forged a core that will never slow. A postcard deep with vortex blood flow. I'm the roar in the dark, the striking the cold, a soul reborn from a world that's sold. Every hope I had to the void below, but I learned to turn that void into throne and glow. Drag me under, watch me rise. I twist the fear behind your eyes. A fate is steel, then break the mold. My fire burns beyond control. This is the vortex blood anthem, where the shadows learn to kneel, where the weak collapse in silence and the strong ignite in steel. I'm the pulse that shatters worlds, I'm the quake beneath the sky. When the darkness calls my name, I don't break, I amplify. This is the vortex blood anthem. Hear the storm inside my bones. I don't run from war, chaos. I build empires out of stones. Let the voice scream out my fate. Let the fire overflow. I rise reborn through every scar, fueled by vortex blood in my flow. The spiral widens as I charge ahead, beating light through the path where the fallen bled. My rage is a compass, my will a spear, cutting clean through the horrors they revere. I'm drowned in the venom of the hopes I lost, paid my dues at an endless cost, but the curse they gave became my crown. The weight of the world can't drag me down. Every shadow looking tried to claim my breath, but I carved my freedom in the jaws of death. Now every echo of the void I know sings my rise in the vortex blood flow. I steal the thunder from a dying star, turn the pressure into who we are. And when the universe tries to deny, I tear the darkness open and multiply. Break the borders, tear the chains, feed the storm that floods my veins. If the night refuses light, then I'll become its violent mind. This is the vortex blood. chant my name. I am fury, I am rise, I am war behind the eyes. Spend the night till it obeys, turn the fear to violent blaze. Let the cosmos split in two. I'm the storm it never knows. Now the vortex opens like a titan's throne, a crown of chaos that I claim my own. I drag the shadows into blinding light, twist the silence into warlike might. The universe trembles when I ascend because I am the nightmare. They cannot bend, every barrier burns in my overflow. This is the rise of the vortex, blood, soul. I'll tear the heavens from their rusted seams, shatter limits, resurrect dreams. What was once my weakness now ignites a force reborn from eternal fire. This is a vortex, blood anthem, where the shadows learn to nail, where the weak collapse in silence and the strong ignite in still. I'm the pulse that shatters worlds. I'm the quake beneath the sky. When the darkness calls my name, I don't break, I amplify. This is the vortex, blood anthem, blazing wide, unleashed below. Let the spiral shake the cosmos, let the raging power grow. I rise eternal, forged in flame. Through every storm I overthrow. I am the blood, the war, the rise. I am the vortex, blood anthems glow. Turn the crank of the void, let the dark machine awake. Every beat becomes a warning, every breath the world you shake. When the shadows start to tremble, when the night begins to glow, that's the spark inside the chaos. That's the shadow crank dynamo. they couldn't smother. I'm the weight they couldn't hold. I'm the fearless edge of destiny, cutting through the choking cold. No retreat, no collapse. I bend the dark till the whole void snaps. Let the night crack open, let the shadows overflow. Feed the fire, feed the shadow crank dynamo. Silence fractures as I rise with iron fury in my breath. A titan caught from battle, never bending under death. My pulse becomes a prophecy the universe can't deny. A tremor made of power tearing open every sky. I feel the cosmos kneeling as the darkness bows in fear, because everything I used to be no longer lives in here. Now ascension is my instinct and destruction is my glow, and every step I'm taking feeds the shadow crank dynamo. Shadow crank dynamo, ripping through the void with a pulse that shakes the core. When I break, I rise, I burn, then I come back wanting more. Every shadow tries to claim me, but I twist and overflow. I was built from fire and fury, I'm the shadow crank dynamo. Shadow crank dynamo. Shadow crank dynamo. I'm the shadow crank dynamo. I feel the void awake. The shadows bend and shake. My heartbeat turns to thunder, and the world begins to break. No fear, no chains, only fire in my veins. And tonight rise through darkness, power. Step in the circle where the fallen learn to breathe, where the ghosts of who I was still cling beneath my feet. Every scar becomes a scripture carving steel across my skin. Every failure turns to fuel, igniting everything within. I hear the echoes of a battle that I fought inside my mind, a war of silent screams and demons I refuse to leave behind. But now the ground is trembling, fate is cracking like a spine, and the night once overwhelming now is bowing to my right. March forward, one pulse, one will, one fire. My breath becomes a weapon, my rage becomes a choir. I am the storm you whispered about when the moon looked pale with dread. A shadow crowned in iron, a king the darkness spread. Lift me from the ashes, drag me through the flame. If pain is just a doorway, then I'll walk it without shame. The earth shakes to my heartbeat, the sky cracks to my roar. I was forged inside the downfall, now I break the silent war. I am bold, rising higher, tearing gravity apart. Hear the thunder in my chest, feel the fire in my heart. When the darkness calls my name, I ascend without permission. This is more than just survival, this is iron pulse ascension. Iron pulse. Every shadow bends to me, I was born inside the break and reborn eternally. Let the universe bear witness to my violent ignition. I was built for domination, this is iron pulse ascension. Night bleeds red across the skyline like a warning to the weak, but I walk through burning ruins like the flames obey my feet. There's a prophecy unfolding in the tremor of my breath, and the power that I'm holding turns to lightning in my chest. My reflection in the dark is just a ghost I overthrew, a memory of limitation that I carved my way right through. And the whispers in the void become a choir in my ear, chanting hymns of every victory that dragged me out of fear. So let the shadows gather, let them tremble at my stance. Let the world feel the hunger of a soul that won't collapse. destiny's a mountain, I will carve her with my name. I hear the cosmos cracking, I feel the void ignite. I was born of broken pieces, now those pieces burn with light. Iron pulse, rising higher, tearing gravity apart. Hear the thunder in my chest, feel the fire in my heart. When the darkness calls my name, I ascend without permission. This is more than just survival, this is iron pulse ascension. Iron pulse, every shadow bends to me. I was born inside the break and reborn eternally. Let the universe bear witness to my violent ignition. I was built for domination, this is iron pulse ascension. No fear, no doubt, no silence in my shout. Let the void hear my vow as the stars begin to bow. I rise unbroken, unchained now, unshaken. The throne of the fallen is mine for the taking. Splits open, the world pulls away. Time bends its knee as I step through the fray. My heart beat like thunder, my breath forged in flame, and the shadows retreat when they whisper my name. No force can